Hello everyone, I just wanted to recap just one attack on this war here, the Reddit Zed versus Cabin Killers. Definitely the best war that Reddit Zed has had in a hot minute. We have not had anything competitive. Oh man, in 92 days. That's 3 months so it has been since we've had anything competitive in this clan. These ties, yeah, okay, they got 100% on us, but this was a legitimately competitive war with some real competitive bases, and I just wanted to go over why we chose a dragon attack on a Town Hall 9 over a Lava Loon or a Go Wee Wee or a Go Ho or any other meta attack in Town Hall 9. So let's take a look at this war. Here, if I get a chance, I will do a recap on this entire war, but I only have time to cover this attack tonight. If this is still in the recordings tomorrow and I have a little bit of time, I will try to do a recap on the entire war. But again, I just have time to do this attack tonight. So let's check this out. Here are the details on this war, and let's take a look at the map. Nice 120 to 120 war stars. Beautiful war, 2 cabin killers. They definitely preferred us first, so if that was to be a tiebreaker, that they would have definitely gotten it on that. So great job to them for that 120 star perfect war against us. So let's take a look at number 8 here. This was an incredibly hard base. So I got a chance to attack this base twice, and I wanted to do dragons on this base because these ADs are the one tile apart. And the other part is that these bows are down. They're down at the ground. They are going to annihilate your heroes, annihilate your golems, just pretty much destroy everything that would come in on the ground. And we can completely bypass the bows using air. The only problem with that, with a dragon attack or a lava attack, is on the dragon attack, the queen is right here protecting the blower, which everyone says the air defenses are the most important thing in a dragon attack. I completely disagree with that. Your blowers are going to be your most important part of any dragon attack. You always attack from behind the blowers. They will get you, they will destroy you, they will make everything disastrous, which we can actually go back here and take a look at my attack, my first attack, and you'll see that the blowers absolutely destroyed me. So we'll take a look here at my account here, and we'll see I attacked 8 for an 84%, and I will tell you what I did wrong here. So to start off, I sent in the balloon, and I did not expect a Tesla there at all. But I needed the baby to start the funnel for the king and the queen. The queen needs to 1v1 this queen and hopefully take out this AD up here so that we can get down to just one AD. Now that is not going to happen amongst many other things that happened in this attack that did not go well, but those 2 ADs did stay up. So we'll go a little faster here and see how this went down. The CC did come out, that's great. And you'll see I did poison it, but the baby didn't get poisoned and just did a lot of damage to my queen. Actually, I did manage to get that 1 AD down, which was great, but because I didn't get the queen down and all the blowers still stood, there was just nothing else I could do. And then I made the mistake of deploying the dragons too far to the south, or they were very close to the west here, too far to the south, and I put the balloons too far to the north. And as you can see, they are going to path to the AD and the blower, and the queen is just going to wreck them. Let's put this down to just 1 speed and see how this goes. And again, there goes the queen on my max loons, completely destroying them. 1 down, 2 down, and down they go. I didn't even manage to get past her at all. She totally stood. And the blower starts coming into action here. You'll see it blowing the dragons all over the map, just entirely away from the queen, from the blower, and both blowers are still standing, queen's still standing, king's standing. I'm done. It's over. I knew as soon as this happened, the queen's finally down, but still blowers are all up. The trap here, the little skeleton balloons are going to do a bunch of damage, slow everything down, and the blowers are just doing their job. Just absolutely blowing me all over the map and leaving me out in the cold. I have no chance of getting the 3-star here. Yeah, okay, it's a high percentage, but just everything went wrong. And as soon as this was done, I started thinking about it, thinking about this attack, and realized I should have come in from the town hall side. But why? Why should I have come in from the town hall side? Because of the blowers. I should have thought of that. Of course I needed to come in that way because of the blowers. You'll see they're still doing their work, even all the way on this side of the base. That blower is still pushing me around. Even though I have now I have 2 dragons left. But I still had 4 dragons left up until this point here, and to Hassan Gamer's credit, he definitely left this little patch right here just to wreck me. I stood no chance against this base with the direction that I attacked from, having attacked from this northwestern side. So let's take a look at the way that it worked, the way that it needed to be fixed. So I actually attacked this base again with my lower account, which has lower heroes, and was able to get that 3-star, that triple. So let's take a look at this attack here. And again, same thing. We're looking at this base is great for a dragon. Why? Because of this right here. 3 lightnings will take out 2 of the ADs. Now, you have wasted 6 spell spots for 6 spell spaces for just 2 air defenses. But there's only 2 left. And if we can get 1 down with a Sui hero and get the queen down and possibly the blower, that leaves us with only 1 AD left, and it's a guaranteed 3-star. So I saw what needed to be done to get this attack correct, but I went about it the wrong way. This blower I did not think about thoroughly. I knew that the queen was going to be a problem. I knew that we had to Sui her. I thought maybe we could get this AD, but this blower right here, I did not take that into full consideration. I thought I was attacking from behind it, but you saw the way that I deployed them. They were over here and way too far to the south and to the west, especially with how much junk there was over here. I needed to have those dragons either all the way across here. That was really taking a lot of risks. If anything, I probably should have started funneling here and come north with my attack to the where the queen had walked through. But after I thought about it, I realized we really needed to come in over the town hall. This is a huge piece of the puzzle, the big giant amount of hit points on that town hall. And all this DPS, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 wizards, 1, 2, 3, 4 archer towers, all right there. They needed to get down. They were going to do a lot of damage at the end of my attack, and I needed to come in from the other side. So let's take a look. I'll try to recap as this comes through. I'm just going to play it at 1x speed because I want you to see how it all shakes down. This execution, this balloon and this baby dragon, perfect again. Pulled that Tesla. Let's take a look. So actually got more value out of that. That balloon took that Tesla. The baby dragon helped get a few more pieces down. Baby dragon actually went in. I didn't expect that. It was because the king had come down already. But we'll take a look. It's all going to work out. The CC has already been pulled in this case. The first time I had not pulled the CC until we were in to the base. So we have poisoned a little bit early. And the queen is doing her work on the cannon, and she is going to step up. But you will see she actually does not get the queen again. So no matter what I did not successfully get the queen in this attack. Doesn't matter though, because I'm attacking from this side, the town hall side. It's going to go totally different. So look at this. We've got these big high hit points buildings again, the storages of the elixir and the storage for the gold. And even the dark elixir, that's your second highest hit point building in the game. So you've got your Town Hall as the biggest and the Dark Elixir as the second highest hit point building. So those need to come down or it's going to jack your funnel. And as you can see, the dragons here are getting wrecked by the one AD. It does end up working out, but even with the way that this came in, the balloons did not path into the air defense. So, because that was a risk, and you'll see them here, the pups of the lava, we ended up taking a lava hound in the CC instead of taking balloons because there was that huge risk of those balloons coming in and not actually going to the air defense. And you'll see here, the pups were imperative to this attack. They do so much damage to the leftover buildings. I mean, there's just no chance this base could stand up. The only thing left that is going to shoot air is going to be this Tesla, and it is still full health, but a lot of dragons left, still have pups left, and I still have time left. So this is great. We're going to be able to 3-star with the pups. And again, that was a really, really risky, well, totally counterintuitive to what I usually do with my Dragloons, is to take that lava in the CC. Because the dragons are pretty tanky, but I needed the extra DPS to really cover that. So let's watch this lava come in again here. So there goes the loon, and there's that baby. King comes down. Queen comes down. Here she comes. She comes into the base. She's not going to do what I'd hoped she would do. We were able to kill the CC, which is great, but we did not get the queen, and we did not get that second air defense. So in the first attack, I actually had more success getting that AD down, and even the wizard stayed up. So I did not have a lot of success, but here comes this lava hound. He is tanking on that AD while the dragons kill the queen. She was a big part of risk here. So you'll see them chasing the king around while there's just all this damage coming in on those dragons from that last AD. So the lava was really key to let those to mitigate the risk in this attack, because there was so many things that could have gone wrong. This attack required about I hate to admit it, I probably spent 4 hours planning this attack. So every possible thing that could go wrong did go wrong. Between both attacks, every possible thing that could go wrong did go wrong. And that is really, really key in your attacks. Just to make sure that you're planning for everything that could go wrong. You plan for the fact that those dragons are going to chase your queen. You plan for the fact that your loons probably won't path in to, you'll see right here, the loons won't path into the air defenses. They'll path into the Tesla, which I had not expected the first time. Your dragons will chase the king as he walks around. Your CC might not all get into the poison. You've got to plan for everything that could possibly go wrong, and then by practicing, you'll learn how to prevent things from going wrong. So getting that AD down early, getting the queen down early, which again I didn't succeed in this attack, and the wizard even stayed up. So, and we took dragons because the Lalo, if you look at these wizard towers, if I would have sent balloons in on this side where these dragons came down, these wizards would have destroyed my balloons. They would have essentially ignored the lavas as soon as they got over to these ADs over here, and they would have just mulched. It would have been like a wood chipper in my yard of those balloons. They would have been wrecked. Total melt fest. It just was not a good Lalo base. It was a great base for dragons. I just had it wrong the first time and attacked from this side when I needed to attack from this side. Now you'll see the blower still came into effect. That's why I didn't want to attack from that way the first time. That blower still pushed my dragons all over to the east there, trying to shove my dragons out of the way. And those blowers, they are always, always something to consider when we're doing an air attack. They are the most important defense on the map, followed next by air defenses, and in the case of a lava loonion, you want to look at wizard towers to make sure that they're not going to eat your balloons alive. And in the case of a dragloon, you want to consider the air defenses and the the fact that the dragons are just so ever so slow. So I hope that helps. I hope that gives you an idea as to why I picked the Perfect Storm instead of the Lava Loonion. Hopefully this video helps you guys out. And again, I will try to get a recap of this war, but I don't know if I have time this week, or excuse me, tomorrow before this recording may or may not still be here since they're doing so many updates. So hope this helps. Hope you guys get a chance to check it out and that it helps you all out in the future. You guys take care, and I look forward to talking to you again in the future.